rent your home or do you own your home? Listen to this. According to the Federal Reserve, homeowners are nearly 36 times richer than people who rent. In fact, the wealth gap between renters and owners is increasing at a faster rate now than at any other point in history. So why is that? Author Sherman Ragland joins us this morning. That's a fascinating number.
It is.
What's the deal with now it's skyrocketing?
Well, first of all, thank you, Alexis, for having me. But if you stop and think about it, we went through this great recession and home values dropped. I don't think you have to really interview a lot of people to realize that home values took a really steep dip, but now they've been starting to come back up. But what a lot of people don't realize is that rents never dipped. So rents have steadily been going up, going up, going up. And so as a matter of fact, right now, according to the National Association of Realtors, this wealth gap, the gap between those who own and those who rent, is becoming wider faster than at any point in time in history. And the reason why is pretty straightforward, which is the people who own are taking advantage of home prices rising very rapidly right now.
Is there a fear that the bubble will burst again?
I don't think so.
2008?
No, I don't think so. It's the conditions on the ground right now are nothing like 2008. The main statistics that I look at, I'm a member of the Forbes Real Estate Council, so I write articles on real estate, and I've really studied what's the relationship between real estate and wealth creation for really the past 30 years of my life. In fact, it was the thesis of my MBA from the Wharton School. And so I can tell you that real estate and the correlation between real estate and wealth creation is the evidence is overwhelming, absolutely overwhelming. Real estate is the cornerstone of wealth creation. It is more powerful than investing in the stock market. It is more powerful than investing in your 401k, and it's certainly more powerful and more secure than investing in something like Bitcoin.
So what would be the Mac Daddy #1 thing people need to do if they're thinking about buying a home, which it sounds like everyone should think about buying a home?
Great question. So it's really 7 simple steps, and I brought a couple of things along just to sort of reinforce the point.
He brought props.
All right, so you're going to have to help me out here, Alexis.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Let's put our thinking caps on.
Okay.
You ready? All right. So step number
and you
one.
brought my size. Thank you. Okay, step number 1.
So step number 1 is you've got to decide. You got to think about it. Now think about this, Alexis.
Yeah.
Right now in Kansas City, average rent is about $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment.
That actually sounds low compared to what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
Your point being,
well, if you actually if you just took the
Yeah.
$1,000 a month and you go to one of my favorite websites called bankrate.com and you put in there $1,000 in Kansas City, you'd realize that you could own a $205,000 home. So your choice is I can rent a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment, or I can own a 4-bedroom home and have a backyard for my kids. So we got to think about what we're doing with our money. So that's step number 1.
Okay, thinking cap on.
Step number 2 is you got to go get the money. Now say it with me. Go get the money.
Go get the money.
Say it like you mean it.
Well, I mean it because there's 100 right here. Go get the money.
Go get the money. Yeah, so here's the deal. A lot of people go, well, gee, I don't have any money in my wallet. I don't have any money in my mattress. Where am I going to get the money? And a lot of people be surprised to know there's a whole industry out there that's designed just to get you the money. So here's a little experiment I want your viewers to try. Next time you go to the bank, don't go through the drive-through. Park the car, get out, go see the branch manager, introduce yourself, say, hey, I've been a customer here for X number of years. Can you help me get a loan to get my own property? You'd be amazed. I mean, they're going to treat you like royalty. And if they don't, just go down the street to the local credit union. Those are the 2 best places to start to have the conversation. If you got bad credit or tarnished credit, they'll work with you for free for 6 to 12 months to get you where you need to be to get your own home.
Okay.
Step number 3. A lot of people don't realize they qualify for first-time home buyer assistance, and that's really what the $100 bill represents.
Okay, that's it.
Firefighters, police officers, first responders, teachers, first-time home buyers, and vets, many of them can get 100% of the money that they need to get their own home.
And you just named the jewels of society.
There you go.
These are the people that we need to protect,
They're the
we
need
to help, and we need to take care of because they take care of us.
And the politicians realize that, which is why they have special programs just for them. So, and just, again, first-time home buyers don't realize, hey, there are special programs just for first-time home buyers, even if I'm not a vet or first responder, et cetera, et cetera. But the bottom line is you could get literally 100% of the money that you need. You can get into your own home, nothing down if you fit in one of those qualifications.
We only have 10 seconds left, and I really want to get to your sledgehammer and your boxing glove and your key. Can we do those quickly?
Absolutely.
And can I put this on?
Oh, sure.
2 very important.
So get to step number 4. And again, everything's in the book, and then we're going to make arrangements for everybody to get a copy of the book. Step number 4, this is what I call the dirty little secret of real estate. Everybody knows that when you sell a home, there's a real estate agent involved, but it's not one agent, it's 2. Okay, so there's an agent who represents the seller and an agent that represents you, the buyer.
Right.
But don't just get any agent. May I borrow that?
Yes.
Don't just get any agent. Go out there and get yourself a champion. Get somebody who's going to get in there literally fight to get you the best
what you
deal.
want.
Exactly.
You want a fighter.
Now here's the dirty little secret. People don't realize their commission, their fee is paid out of the seller's profit. So you can hire the best person and somebody else is going to pay for them. Where else in America can you get a deal like that? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So get the best agent, then the next
Go for the
step.
total knockout.
And then go for the total knockout, exactly. They're going to get in there, they're going to help you find the best house, they're going to help you get the best deal, they're going to literally get in there and they're going to hammer out the best deal possible for you. And then when you do that, step number 7, I've skipped over a couple steps, but
That's
step
all
number
right.
7, you
You
go
get
to
the
the
key.
settlement, you sign a couple pieces of paper, the money gets transferred to the seller, and you, my friend, get the keys to your castle.
To the keys to your castle. Sherman Ragland, thank you so much. His
My
new
pleasure.
book, 7 Simple Steps to Getting Your Own Home, is out.